Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Kevin Love. Victor Oladipo is out there with Collison. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Hopkins in at the 3. Now here's Winslow, and he gets it to go. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him.
Doubled by Logan. There's the pass to Hopkins. Oladipo against Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3, and Victor Oladipo gets the 3.
Yeah, gutsy shot to come right back at him with the 3 of his own.
Well, we've seen it before. He doesn't have any problem trading shots with anybody.
Here's Ezeli. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Ezeli's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Adrian Griffin.
We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. That free throw, no good. And they can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Wade passes to Logan. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
It's hard to believe he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got 9 points.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Now here's Collison. They set the screen. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
A moment now to see the stats for Wade. Last season's performance for him averaged 8 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams. They have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Henson's checked in for the Heat. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Dwayne Wade. Oladipo dishes to Morris. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. The Heat leading by 5. Freak kicks to Henson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now, here's Oladipo. Morris a screen. Launches a 3. Bosch grabs the miss. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
The Heat making a switch here. Max checked in.
Okay, Miami, now coming on the court are your Heat dancers. We'll hear ya.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Oladipo left side. Over to the wing. Fournier for 3. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Loper, and he goes in for the dunk.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that seat. just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From downtown, and again, Miami with the triple.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
15 seconds left to play here in the first. Got a piece of it. And Oladipo, here we go. No good with the elbow jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively than people give me credit for. And
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, it's a great point. Anybody...
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
He's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. No good. Great D that time from Logan. Miami leading by 19 points. Down low, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And some changes here for the Heat. Lowry's checked in, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Matt.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Freak with it. 21 points in the game. Pass to Lowry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Wade passes to Lowry. Good. Lowry's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Give it up for your Heat.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the
Substitution.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Winslow dishes to Freak. And the Heat, another 3.
Hasn't been able to keep up.
Collison kicks to Love. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The feed to Lowry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Heat have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The free throw drops for Lowry.
2.
And so Lowry nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Collison. To the inside. Love. Can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. Lowry passes to Logan. Gets himself open and drills it. Freak's got 26 points.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Hopkins. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Lowry dishes to Freak. It's taken away by Collison. And now Orlando on the break. Collison with the ball. Azili gets the bucket.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And the rejection by Mahinmi. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Miami ahead, running away with this one. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Okay, Miami, now coming onto the court.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. He's got 26 points.